Hello, what's up, people? My name is Evan, and welcome to a new show I'm starring called Anime Experience. Yes, in case you didn't know, I'm a huge anime fan, and I thought I'd share my anime fandom with you. So I'm planning to make this show a weekly show, and every week I talk about anime. I do whether it's like a top five list or a review of an anime or a discussion about a certain anime, whatever. This is Anime Experience, and I really hope you stay tuned for the show. The show is mostly for people new to anime, but I think even if you're a long-time anime fan, you'll still enjoy the show. But today, um, I'm gonna tell you about some anime that I really think you guys should watch. Some of these shows you probably have already watched, some of them you may have not, but you should watch these shows because I think these are all really great shows and movies. So, to start off Anime Experience, I'm gonna give you some anime recommendations. These aren't my personal favorite anime of all time, but I still enjoy these anime, and I think it needs to have an audience. I think you guys should totally check these out. I think there's at least something here for everyone. So yeah, I'll just move out of the way, and let's begin. The first anime I'm recommending to you is Full Metal Alchemist. Now this anime is just plain great. It is amazing. The characters, the drama, the setup, the pacing is all amazing. Now there are two versions of this anime. The original released in 2003 and the Brotherhood version released in 2009. They're both great and I think you should check out both of them first. However, I recommend the original over the Brotherhood version. So Full Metal Alchemist follows Edward and Alphonse Elric. After their mother died, they used this science called alchemy to try and resurrect her. However, something goes terribly wrong because Edward loses his arm and leg, and Alphonse loses his entire body. So now they go around the world in search of a magical stone called the Philosopher's Stone that will hopefully heal their body from the terrible disaster. It's a great anime with great with a great and entertaining story, great characters, great drama. It's just a really awesome show, and it's definitely one of my favorites. If you haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist yet, you should. It may not be for everyone, but hey, I think you should at least give it a chance because this is a really great show. The next anime I'm going to recommend to you is Death Note. Death Note is just plain simple a fantastic anime. Death Note follows Light Yagami, a high schooler who thinks the world is rotten and wants to clean it up. He obtains a magical item called the Death Note, which he intends to use to kill all the criminals in the world. It's just a great anime, and I think one of the things that makes it great is it makes you think. What if the Death Note was real? How would someone use it? And it makes you think whether Light Yagami is right or not. You get to decide whether you think Light Yagami is right about killing all these criminals, or if he's completely wrong about it and should not kill the criminals. This makes this makes the anime one of the greatest psychological anime ever, and it's an enjoyable it's just a very fun, enjoyable ride from beginning to end. The next anime I'm recommending is Hitman Reborn. Now, there's not much to the show. It follows a high schooler named Suna Sawada, who's wimpy and stuff. He's like a really big wimp, and he's all whiny and stuff, but he finds out that he's gonna be a 10th generation mafia boss. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal. So with the help of his tutor, Lee Byrne, he is trained to become one of the world's greatest mafia leaders. I think this is a really great anime. The characters are great. The comedy is kind of more American than it is Japanese, which is one of the things I find really great about the show. And the action in the show is just fantastic. It starts off a bit slow because it has to get all that introductory crap out of the way first, but it's still a great anime and you should definitely check it out. The next show I'm recommending is Spirited Away, a movie made by loved film director Hayao Miyazaki. Now, this film is just probably my favorite anime movie ever. In fact, I wouldn't be afraid to call it my favorite movie of all time. I love this movie. This movie follows a girl who I honestly forget the name of, and she somehow managed to find her way into a ghost world with her parents. The parents are turned into pigs while she gets to stay and do labor and all that. It's a really great show. It's just really fascinating and all that. It just is awe-inspiring. There's so much creativity, and you can tell they put a lot of work into writing the script, into making the animation. This movie is amazing, and if you haven't seen it yet, then definitely check it out because it's a great movie, and I would recommend it for all. The next film I'm recommending, well, anime, is Clannad. I swear, I almost cried while watching this anime. It is just so freaking sad. Like, there are so many moments where I felt like crying. But, yeah, this anime is just sad. So if you don't like being sad, avoid this anime. But this anime is so sad. The anime follows Tomoya, a high school kid who, after his mother died, his father started doing drugs and stuff. And yeah, that didn't end up so well. And because of that, Tomoya is going into delinquency and is losing all hope for life. But then he meets a girl named Nagisa, who helps him remember how valuable life can be, and he wants and helps him want to continue living on. It's a very great show with great characters, some really great comedy, and you know what? It's just a very sad show. Like I said, if you don't like being sad, avoid this anime. But geez, this anime is just so sad. If you're looking for some romance anime that can be kind of sad, Clannad is for you. It's a great show, and I definitely recommend you check it out. The next show I'm recommending to you is Princess Mononoke, another film made by Miyazaki. This film follows a boy, who gets infected by a demon wound and has to leave his village forever. He comes across this girl who was raised by wolf spirits, and I forget what her name is. It's been so long since I watched this movie. But, yeah, I really enjoy this. The action is great, the story is great. It's just a great movie. It's not awe-inspiring like Spirited Away is, but it wasn't meant to be like that. It was meant to be more action-packed and stuff, and it does that very well. I don't like it as much as Spirited Away, but it's still a great film. Just be warned, it can be a bit violent sometimes, like really violent. So if you're not comfortable with that, then yeah, don't watch this anime because it can be really violent sometimes. Really, really violent. The next anime I'm recommending to you is a anime called Okami-san and Her Seven Companions. Now, this is probably the funniest show I have ever seen in my life. It's hilarious. If you like comedy, you'll love Okami-san. It is just funny from beginning to end. I'd really enjoy it. It's a great romantic comedy. I like all the characters. I like the comedy in it. It's just a hilarious show. If you haven't seen it yet, and you're a fan of romantic comedies, or just comedies in general, you should check this anime out, because it's really great. The last show I'm recommending to you is Trigun. Now, I really enjoy this show. It follows Vashta Stampede, who is a criminal with $60 billion on his head. So yeah, he must have done something really bad. But as we go farther into the story, we learn more about Vash and what he did that was so bad and stuff. And it's a really enjoyable show. It has great action, great characters, and I just really love it. It's probably one of my favorite anime of all time. It's a great show, and God, it's just awesome. This show just oozes out awesomeness from every turn of the show. It's just great. If you're looking for a show filled with action, and awesomeness from beginning to end, then Trigun is for you. It's a great show, and I recommend you check it out. But then again, all shows on this that I just told you about are really great, and you should definitely check out all these movies and shows. So yeah, if you haven't seen them, go check them out. If you have seen all these shows already, well then, that's really bad. But I still enjoy every single one of these shows, and you should still check every single one of them out. You may not like all of them, but hey, they're still really great shows to me. Even if you don't like them, I'll still like them, and I still will recommend them to other people. These shows are just some of my favorite shows of all time, and I really love them. But anyway, thank you for watching the first episode of Anime Experience. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And like I said, I'm planning to do this on a weekly basis. So yeah, tell me guys, what anime video you want to see me do. Well anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys later. Peace.